All right, now one of my loan people are like, you should do bankruptcy. Are you fucking nuts? I mean, come on. Like, here's my forte, okay? I do two things at once all the time. So what you see me doing is bullshit. You'll say I'm doing nothing, okay? I'm walking around paying bills like a fucking schmuck. But I'm always recording what I'm doing, okay, on Handycam. Also, I've typed 30 pages or 27 pages myself. I type 2 words a fucking minute. I'm going to Oakton Community College because I want to get some student actors. Well, I'm doing that also, but you know, or I gotta find. See, in California, one of our team members works at LA Film School. Wow, so it's sick what we have over there. So anyhow, it's like it's all there. So I could do a short here that would be part of a bigger thing. It's going to be the most it's going to be so. It would probably win something at Sundance or somewhere because it was really truly my first experience doing anything when I was 14. I'm using 14 and 16-year-old actors on this bullshit with the college people paying high school kids. This bull fucking crap. It's no way. You're going to see how small we were and what we did. It was fucking insane. Like you've never seen any kids movie like this. Okay, so there you go. And you know, it was like a contest who could be the craziest. It's like, when you have friends that like to park cars. Let's see, two of them broke into a Chevrolet place and they stole all the cars they were fixing, and they parked on the Amtrak track to watch the train hit the cars. What kind of fucking maniacs are these? Let's see, that was one guy. Another kid, right? And this is like a fight that I actually backed out of because when you look at a psychopath in the eyes, I'm like, dude, it's cool, And he turns out to like live in the woods for a year, and he was raping girls who were jogging, and he was like stealing their wallets and saying he would kill their whole family. The guy was like a psycho killer. It was like Jesus Christ, and now he's of course in jail. But I mean, why? Like, what was going on here? Funny Beth, who's me and David Grohl's commonality of a friend, she had this whole thing about this electric plant that was right by the park where we all played all our lives. I don't know if they could fuck your mind up, but there was something more, a lot more. So because it was not normal. It only lasted 5 years, like a 5 or 6 year period, and then the craziness stopped. But I mean, you don't have kids curbing kids, putting their mouth on a curb and kicking them in the back of the head so their jaw breaks off. You know how sick that is for no fucking reason? No racial tension, all a bunch of white kids. And again, actually, we were so non-racial that, I've been colorblind all my life. I mean, I have no prejudice against anyone. And I remember in fifth grade, this one kid moved in from his boarding school in fifth grade, and he called this black kid, Scott Kelly, the N word, and three of us went to his damn house with dog chains, or, of course, on my command, ready to beat the guy down to a pulp because he said that, and because we were very against that. And, we were all brought up that everybody's created equal, doesn't matter what color, what they are. I mean, that's it, and everyone's a human being, and everyone has. I mean, and to have somebody who's a genius be a bigot, it makes no sense to me at all. Like, none. How? You know what I'm saying? It's like, really? Especially like something like Mel Gibson. Like, how? It's like, the guy is a fucking genius film writer, but then he has to add his little fucking, a little prejudice, a little quirk on every goddamn film he makes. Even Apocalypto, in that one it shows the Mayans and the Aztecs. Amazing story, and it's so cool. But then he diminishes the whole thing at the end by showing, oh, like the saviors came, the Spaniards came to kill them all, and that was his ending of like saying, oh well, now that whole thing you just saw meant nothing really, and now the Christian or whatever the church is there to put order to these wild Indians is how he made it look. When, in fact, that was the smartest group of beings ever to live on this earth. Okay? There you go. So, not only is he an idiot, I mean, I just don't get how you could be a genius film writer like he is And then his dad says the Holocaust never happened. Yeah, fuck you, buddy. Yeah, I grew up Jewish, and I told you I'm full-blooded Italian, and I'm actually Mayan. I don't care. What they believe is exactly what it is, and it's so sick. And man, and their prediction was exact. They predicted not the end of the world on 12/12. They predicted that this belt of meteors would be there, and for them to, and it was exactly there where they said it would be. Okay, and that's crazy. And for them to predict that that would be there from 33,500 years ago, there's no mathematician on this planet that can figure out how they did that. So there you go. So this asshole is like showing like the cavalry came to destroy the wild Indians and bring like I don't know what. All it brought was just death and destruction to the fucking whole world. It was like mass genocide. In the Dark Ages, when heaven sees us all killing each other, they'll help. Heaven will help us, and that's why the Dark Ages. First, it started with the church killing everyone, burning them. If Jesus wasn't your God, then you were dead, and tortured with the most horrific torture devices. They're all at the Museum of Science and Industry downtown in Chicago. It's sick. So Catholic priests made the most painful, sick torture devices, and it's like, and they know about original sin. I don't know how, and also they also know that it takes pain to learn lessons, but not the way they do. If you ever saw any movies where you see these Catholic priests walking in circles, whipping their own backs till they bleed, that's how they're taking that. That's not what heaven means, you fucking retards. It means that you went through such hell and pain in your life to learn a lesson, idiot. It's like how they could distort everything. And I saw the way they distorted the St. James Bible. Another two guys did another 30-year study on where it originated. They spent 30 years studying this, and these guys have had like, what, 3 degrees each? Good. So I trusted their word, and I saw their proof. And they showed me it was written in Latin, of course, or whatever, and they translated it. It was written by the Catholic Church 6 times in the 1600s. The version that you're reading now was written in 1692 by the Catholic Church, and it was changed 6 times by then. Okay? So not one word of the word you're reading did he say. Not one fucking word. How do you feel about that? And they made it to where there's death and destruction even amongst their own religion. That's what they did. They changed it to where it's going to, have that. That's why the Protestants and Catholics still kill each other in Ireland. And now you find out there's a church that was demolished and there's the bodies of raped dead kids on the walls. What the fuck? Sounds like how demons like to pray. To me. Huh. I wonder how everyone's brainwashed too. Into like not seeing what's to be seen. All these questions, and why isn't one priest in jail for molesting a kid? That's worse than anybody doing it. I mean, think about promising a kid, hope, of religion and love and living right, and the guy rapes the kid. Are you kidding? And then in worst case scenario, kills him and buries him alive. A movie called Walled In, get it? It was supposed to be propaganda until we found that church, and then it was gone. So I bought it fast because I know it disappears. And how they have that much power, I have no idea. How could that story have been out of the news in one day? Why don't you ask yourself that question? How? If it was a synagogue or a mosque, they'd be still tearing them down today. If they ever found anything in the walls. Are you kidding? But since it was a Catholic church, no, sorry. Seems to be okay. I mean, this is shit that's really fucking with my mind right now. It's not funny. It's fucked up. It's like, so, and that, and the movie is really about a guy who was a Catholic priest, and the guy built a hotel, and he was doing it, he did it to like over 300 people. He buried them alive in the fucking walls. It was so sick, and it starts with this little girl screaming for her father. I almost started crying. I almost didn't watch the movie, but then the rest was so insane, and so it was like propaganda trying to say like this guy is the guy who did that, but no, it's not. And I guarantee that everything he did was sanctioned by the Vatican. I know it was, because no, they didn't know about it. Come on, of course they did. Same with the church in Ireland. So think about this: that situation was collectively held and not told to any person in the world by the entire church until we actually knocked it down and found out ourselves. And then it's off the news in one day? How? You gotta ask questions, man, or else you're just a blind fucking retard and they're gonna kill you like a lamb. Just put your head in there and just let your throat and just die kosher at least. Fuck. You know? That's it. I mean, just look around you, man. It's like it's not time to be blind, man. It's time for us to really see what the fuck's going on here, and you know, it's either we're fucked or we're not, you know, and it seems like we are, and it's like, you know, it doesn't have to be. You know, I was walking down the street and like I thought a girl was my friend, so I was kind of flagging her down, but then she stopped and I said, you know, yeah, sorry, I thought you were my friend. And she said, no, I just want to make sure that you're okay. And I said, really? I said, that was so nice. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you so much. And thanks for pulling over. And really, it was so nice that I know now that there's enough people that are still kind in this world. And it seems like that more are becoming kind. Like, I just have this feeling that Kanye West wasn't always a great guy and neither was P. Diddy. But now they're like they're two of my fucking heroes now, okay? And, you know, they both, you know, said things that were like so prophetic and so true and so the same. All we gotta do is be kind to each other. Is it that fucking hard for you guys? And stop lying? Is it really that tough? Seems so, you know? Because it seems like, yeah, because when you build the lies up long enough and the facts get lost or hidden, that's even worse. And then just ask yourself that question, please. Because what I told you is a fact. It was in the news for one day. How? How did they get it off the news in one day? Just ask that question. That's it. I'm not trying to put down a religion at all. Nothing. Ask that question to yourself. How was that off the news in one fucking day?